Hey guys, Tyler Jones from Speak Strategic. It's 2018, and we've had a lot of calls recently from folks who want to run for office. 2018 is looking like a great year, especially for Democrats, and you have a lot of people who want to run for office, and that's a great thing. But I want to tell you what I tell any candidate, potential candidate, who calls me and asks for my advice as to whether or not they should run and what kind of campaign they should run. So here are 5 things to consider before running for office. If you're not willing to fundraise, don't waste our time, don't waste the voters' time, and don't waste your own time. In order to win an election, you have got to sit in a room for months at a time and make phone calls and beg for money to people who you don't even know, and some people you may know as acquaintances. This is not going to be a fun process, but it's the only way you're going to be able to raise the kind of funds you need to win an election, to pay for things like mail or TV or digital or whatever you need to pay for. And if you're not willing to do it, or you don't think you can do it, don't waste your time on running for office. Let somebody who is willing to do these things run instead. Make sure you've got a brand new pair of sneakers, because you're going to be knocking on a lot of doors, or you need to be willing to knock on a lot of doors. It's still the most effective way to campaign and is free. But you can't just knock on anybody's door. You got to make sure that these are registered voters, they're in your targeted universe, and this is critical, you got to make sure that you keep the data that you get from these people. If somebody tells you they're undecided, that's a critical piece of information that you use down the road, and you're going to have to go back and persuade them. If they tell you that they're definitely voting for you, okay, then you're done with them. Count them towards your vote total. And if they tell you they're not for you, they're for the other guy, well, you throw them away. You don't mess with them anymore. But it is so critical to spend a lot of time knocking on doors strategically, keeping and using the data you get from those doors. It's 2018, and your campaign needs to reflect that. That means no old school tactics like full page ads in the print newspaper or billboards all over town. You've got to have a digital strategy. You've got to have an online strategy. You need to be investing in things like videos for social media or social media promotion. If you don't have a digital strategy for your campaign, you're not going to win. You've got to go where voters are. And they're not opening up newspapers anymore. They're getting their news, unfortunately, for the most part, on social media. And if you're not talking to them there, somebody else will. So your campaign strategy needs to take into consideration that it's 2018, not 1998. And lastly, don't expect help. And what do I mean by this? I worked at the House Democratic Caucus for a long time, and part of my job was to recruit candidates. And I can't tell you how many times candidates came in and said, before they announced for office, well, what are you going to do for me? What are you going to give me? And I had to tell them, we're not going to give you anything until you show that you're a viable candidate and you can win. And that goes for every candidate at every level. You can't expect the party, whether that's the state party or the county party or a caucus, to carry you, to give you money. You've got to do that. You've got to prove yourself to these groups if they're going to help you at the end. And they don't help you at the beginning. They only help you at the end if they help you at all. They can help amplify your message. They can give you advice. But you've got to raise your money. You've got to communicate a message to your voters. And at the end, if they come in and help you, great. But don't expect them to. So those are 5 things that I think everybody should consider before making that decision to run for office. 2018 is going to be a great year for Democrats. If you've ever thought about running for office, this is the year to do it. And if we can help you in any way, give us a call or go to our website at speakstrategic.com and learn more about our company and what we can do to help you win.